Okay, welcome back. We're looking at the next piece that we wanted to be thinking about for CNC systems, and that's the machining and turning centers. So in this unit, we will compare the big gun industrial machining centers to their little brothers often found in training. And so we're going to try and give you some experience of what that is like with this course. We'll look at a few features and options that will make them more efficient and profitable. For example, pallet changing, part loading, and video monitoring of progress. So there's fantastic functions in turning centers, and so let's talk about that a little bit here. Among their many features, CNC turning centers often have auto probes. They can test part size or inspect turning tools to determine position relative to the spindle and workpiece. Probes speed cycle times, reduce variation, and reduce operator error. Probes can either be optical or tactical, shown here inspecting the work diameter. There's a video that's shown here. There isn't a link on this particular slide, but you'll see in the next few slides, it will be soft links if you want to just download these charts from the Canvas environment. You can go ahead and take advantage of that. So probes can either be optical or tactical, and this touch trigger probe can inspect the work size, and it can set tools to achieve and maintain size. So like I said, this video, it's a live tooling on a lathe after threading this part on a Hayes ST30. It next mills the hex head one-stop machining is what that is trying to show. So sorry, I don't have that video, and just for time, I wouldn't play it anyway. So, but there'll be a few other videos we'll have shortly. So for part and bar loaders, by adding a feeder, turning centers can load their own parts in one of two very different ways. You can either have a bar feeder or part loaders. First, let's talk about bar feeders. After loading many bars into the conveyor, it automatically loads and then inserts each, then drives it forward at an exact distance. The feeder can support long bars behind a spindle as they rotate. Finishing it apart, if it then moves the bar forward, the exact distance for each part to be made. For some programs, it is not necessary to stop the spindle. The feeder can move the bar forward while spinning. So for part loaders, the part loader solves the issue of changing spindle motor loads from spinning a heavy long bar as is consumed a short bar in the feeder. Acceleration and deceleration remain the same part to part. Loaders can also take parts out, turn them around, and put them back in the chunks automatically. And so here, there is a link here. It's a YouTube video, and as I said already, I'm not going to be showing those videos, but you can feel free to take advantage of that. You can also have automatic part catching. So you can notice that the catcher keeps chips out of the part bin, as well as channeling the finished fitting out at the right moment. And once again, here is a link to a YouTube video that you could take advantage if you get the slides. So for fantastic functions on the machining centers of the tool changing, multiple storage and super fast changing from one to the next is an everyday capability of machining centers. And I was trying to show with the very beginning, I was showing some pictures of machines. These are some more elaborate setups that will give you some more insight into that. Some features onboard turrets with 17, 24, or 36 tools, but others feature tool conveyors or pallets holding 50, 100, even more tools in the giant flexible machining center machines. So your lab may have a machine like this. We're doing this online, and so you're not going to have this part of this course, but using some of the videos and other resources that we're making available, getting a chance to practice with CNC. Hopefully you'll get an idea of what this is like. And we're trying to show a lot of pictures here of example systems to help you get some familiarity with this. For pallets and tombstones, part loading in machining centers is aided by pallet changers. They allowed operators to load parts safely into fixtures or vices while others are being machined. Entire pallets may be preloaded with vices and fixtures and brought to the machine at setup time. Turnaround time is shortened too. Okay, so that's the second of three parts that we're going to be talking about for this part of the module. So I'll go ahead and break and I'll come back and I'll finish this last part.